I'm Ryan Reese, your host on Move the Chains Radio, and I'm here with
Oliver Johnson
and
Joseph Watson.
All right, today we're talking about the MVP of the NFL predictions. Oliver?
All right, I think my MVP is going to be Joe Burrow. Joe's just on another level and continues to get better each year. I mean, especially with one of the best wide receiver corps with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, arguably one of the best wide receiver twos. I just think that he has the weapons and he has the talent to get that.
Okay.
I mean, wide receivers don't win the MVP much, but I'm going to have to go with Jamar Chase. He's been doing really well recently, especially with Joe Burrow as his quarterback. So, yeah, Jamar Chase.
In a respectable way, I think that's a horrible pick. Because one, last year he was injured a lot of the season. And plus, the more Joe Burrow, especially with T. Higgins, the better stats he gets with those two wide receivers compared to Jamar Chase. Every time he throws 10 passing touch or 10 yards to Jamar Chase, he still gets the 10 yards too. And that's also including T. Higgins. But I just think that Joe Burrow is going to win MVP. And I think Jamar Chase has a chance at Offensive Player of the Year, but I just don't think he'll win MVP.
Okay. All right, let's go to our next topic. We're going to have World Series predictions. Oliver?
My World Series prediction are the Atlanta Braves. I mean, they're just on another level than every team. I mean, it's not even close. I mean, they're blowing out a lot of the games they were playing, and they're just on another level. Like, especially when Max Fried gets healthy and Kyle Wright, and they're missing a lot of their bullpen. And I mean, some rumors are talking about Shohei Ohtani coming into Atlanta, which is very unlikely, but there's always a chance. And the Braves still have their trade deadline, so they could also get some big roster moves.
Okay.
Shohei is not coming to Atlanta. It's not going to happen. Also, my World Series prediction, the Rays. Yes, they lost to the Braves and a couple other teams they probably should have beat, but I think that the Braves have already started to peak. So the Rays are, yes, they started 13-0, but they'll finish the season strong, especially throughout the postseason.
We're talking about peaking. I think the Rays peaked at 13-0, and then they just haven't really kept the same pace since. I mean, sure, they have the second best record, but the Orioles are coming close to that division lead. And, I mean, I just think it proves to you that the Braves are just an overall better team by winning the series against them at their stadium, at the Rays Stadium. And especially with the trade deadline coming up. Although Shohei's unlikely, and I don't expect the Braves to get him, but there's always a chance for everything.
Yeah. So the AL is just kind of complicated right now. But otherwise, yeah.
Also talking about peaking, I think that the Braves still are getting better. They're just playing better teams, and they're just keep winning.
All right, you heard it here on Move the Chains Radio. I'm your host, Ryan. See you next time.